In the last 65 days of time, the U.S. national debt has increased by over $2 trillion via Fed notes. The nation's debt is now over $26.2 trillion, ballooning towards $30 trillion through the end of this year into 2021. Much in part due to the now partially melded U.S. Treasury and private Federal Reserve central banks' response to worsening economic and financial conditions. Just 2 months and 4 days ago, we released a 10-minute video entitled Gold Price Forecast, Silver Price Forecast, Long-Term Calculations. If you missed it, stay to the end of this video for a link to see that. Given the increasing amount of fiat currency creation the financial powers that be are bailing out worldwide, today we're going to have a quick look back and update those long-term fiat gold and silver price targets using this latest exploding monetary-based data. But back to the chalkboard for some basic arithmetic shortly. First, hello there. This is James Anderson on behalf of SD Bullion. Personal note, this past week, I had a few listeners out there slip into my DMs, direct messages, for those of you who don't know what that acronym means. Nice people, but they were asking me pointed questions that I have no business answering for them. Really important life decisions like, should you buy a house or wait? Or how about, I promise I won't hold you to it, but on a year or two bet, which monetary metal should I choose, silver or gold? I'm not omniscient, and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm simply one of many outspoken on the internet, and I am very bullish bullion for now. This content is for entertainment, so do your own proper due diligence, always. Press pause and read this if somehow you are confused. Okay, moving on to my opinion and further analysis from this past week. A few years back, I did some painstaking work uploading daily gold and silver price data onto the SD Bullion website, covering this full fiat currency era all the way back to the year 1968. That was the year when the London gold price rigging pool fell apart. I find it fun and interesting, personally and historically, to know what the price of silver and gold was on the day I was born. So for example, if we simply internet search gold price 1979 SD Bullion or silver price 1979 SD Bullion and swing to Remember near the 5th of November, we find a gold price of $373 an ounce and a silver price of, wait till you hear this, $16 an ounce. And that was over 40 years ago. And now we're going to put those two data points into the Fiat Federal Reserve note expansion context since on this chart. Given the historical rhyme of monetary history, that every 50 years or so the currency creating powers that be overstep their boundaries, followed by an often insatiable greed and fear-driven bid for gold revaluing sharply higher to account for the currency debasement over the multi-decade cycle, I, like many of you out there, believe we are nearing the starting phase of another such phenomenon. Likely after $2,000 an ounce gold's been cleared, it will become the supporting launching pad for the gold mania phase to follow. See the M1 red line going vertical recently in the bottom right corner? It's up 33% since only a couple months ago. So the prior gold price forecast, silver price forecast, long-term calculation figures I mentioned and showed on this channel only a few months back, they need updating. There we go. In this coming bullion bull run, the GSR will likely tighten from its near 100 historic high at the moment, likely back down toward its 2011 low and perhaps beyond as the fiat currencies in question all lose tremendous value to the foundational monetary metals of finance. The central bank of central banks just a few years back gave us some handy visual reminders of this. Counterparty-proof monies are represented at the originating bottom of these flower examples. The silver and gold bullion will outlast every currency contrivance mankind can dream up here and ahead. I politely suggest we acquire them now while we still can. Stay tuned for the video that I suggested that you check out if you didn't get it, see it. That's all for this week. Take good care of yourselves and those you love. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to give our video a thumbs up. To keep getting bullion-related news and industry insights, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Finally, hit that alert button so you know when we publish fresh content. Give us your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what you think and which topics you want to hear more about.